Okay, got a fun one for you guys today. We have another grading submission unboxing, PCGS, a big box full of coins, and we are gonna open them together live on camera. I have not seen the grades. I always enjoy watching these on YouTube, so I figured I would do one myself. So let's go coin by coin. I'm gonna cover them up. You can kind of guess with me as we go. This is just an economy submission. I honestly don't even know what's in here. I forgot, it was so long ago. And let the games begin. We'll start from the back so I can't see anything. Okay, here we go. First coin. Oh, a little toned eagle. Okay, PCGS usually grades these. NGC will not, however. They'll call it artificial toning. All right, so the grade I don't really care about on this. It's all about the color, which is pretty nice. So they probably called this like MS 67 or 8. Let's go with 67. All right, 1 for 1. All right, this is working. Let's keep it going. I've never actually done one of these, so this is the first one. We'll cover it up. And here we go. All right, nice little piece dollar, 1923. I gotta keep holding the coin to the left. Forgot the lens is over here. Okay, nice coin, blast white. Can this make a 5? It's got a few light little scratches on the face, so they probably dropped it to a 4. But it's a nice coin. Whew, all right, we did get a 5. Okay, next up, whew, what a delta to go from the 5 to this one. All right, so 22, can we get a mint mark? Yep, we do have a little D on the back there, super small, so they will grade this. They won't call it authenticity unverifiable because when you can't see the mint mark, they don't know whether it's PDS, so you'll just get it back in a body bag. But this, we're hoping for a grade. We're hoping for as low as possible. If you don't know already, people collect these coins. They're called lowball coins, and people want them as low as possible. So ideally, you want to pour 1. This one probably won't make pour 1, probably fair 2. Pour 1s are extremely tough on piece dollars, but this is a nice coin. Let's go with fair 2, 22D. Ah, AG3. All right, fair enough. Still worth some money, but fair 2 would have been nice. Pour 1, of course, is worth a lot. This is a good little educational video for you guys. Okay, another piece dollar. We're back up in condition. Okay, this one's got a few more marks than the 5, so I think this is an easy 4. All right, right on the money. Okay, here we go. All right, another one. Ooh, this one got a little bit of kind of some ugly water spots. Boy, you can see in front of the face. They're just kind of splotchy marks. So, still got some marks. Yeah, this one probably wasn't worth sending in. We got a few bag marks right across the hair. It probably should be a 4. I wonder if they netted it down to a 3 just for the kind of not so great look on the spotting, but we'll call it a 4. Oh, all right, 4 plus. Okay, well, I mean, right there, you guys can clearly see those spots. Usually they wouldn't go out of their way to give a plus grade to this coin, but next one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's never a good sign. Body bags. Okay, we'll save those for a bit. I'm in a good mood right now, so we'll wait on those. Okay, another piece dollar. Wow, we're just starting off with a lot of piece dollars. All right, this one's got a great look to it. Nice and white, pretty mark-free. Back is nice. Yeah, that's probably a 5 all day long. A little nick in front of the chin there, but just a great coin. Come on, give me a 5. 5 plus. Ooh, yeah. All right, not surprised. This is a zinger. Nice coin. Ooh, forgot about that one. Cool. All right, we'll take it. All right, got an 040. I can tell just from the back. Let's see. Yep, 040, final year. All right. I was obviously going for PL on this one. Look how reflective it is. They're really strict on PL and dimple coins, but an O is a little tougher. If this was an 81S, they would probably just straight grade it, but with it being an O, this is definitely not something you see every day on an 040. So, all right, I'm going to go PL, and we're going to go, ooh, can it make a 64 PL? That hit in front of the nose is pretty big, so at least a 3 PL, but come on, give me a 4 PL. Oh, no, you see? Not even this gets a PL. It looks even better in person than what you guys are seeing on the camera, but I wonder if I can, like, darken this down so you guys can... Yeah, there you go. Come on. That's not enough for PL? Oh, well. Okay, well. Okay, here we go. What's next? Also an O mint. Is it an 040? Doesn't look like it. 020 maybe? 100. Okay, 1900. Well, I was probably going for a PL on this one as well, but That's obviously not going to work out with how the 04 went. If it's not a PL, then they'll just call it like a 3 or something, maybe even a 2. Those are some big marks on the face. All right. What? MS60. Come on, give me a 2 PL or something. No PL. But hey, 3's 3. I mean, this isn't worth much at all, but looks more like a 2 with the hit on the face. But all right, this is fun. This is fun. Hope you guys are enjoying. Come on, focus now. Okay, from the back, this is a 98.0. 98.0, sure enough. Quite the toning. Not that it's the most attractive thing, but all original. So I'm not seeing a whole lot of marks. They might consider this ugly toning, so I think this would have been a 5. But with the toning, they'll probably drop it down to a 4. But, I mean, it's not offensively ugly toning. So, well, it's either a 4 or 5. Let's go with a 5. Come on. All right. They called it a 4. They probably didn't love the toning and that one little nick on the nose. Fair enough. No surprise. If it was a little prettier, would have been a 5. Okay, one last one from this box. Woo! All right. Come on. If we're going to get PL on one, can it be this one? With how this is going, I'm going to guess that they still didn't call this PL, even though one of these ought to deserve it. All right, so 63 straight grade. Yep, sure enough, no PL, whatever. Like I said, they are strict with PL and even more strict with dimple. So anyway, okay, box number 2. Let's see what's inside. Comment down below if I should do more of these. Bam. Okay, we got a, what is this, an 86? 87. Okay, no PL here. Yeah, 2. It looks like a 5, but there's 2 light little scratches going against the cheek, so it's going to be a 4. Okay. I'll take it. Boy, they're really kind of exceeding my expectations. I mean, I'm not sure if you guys can see, like 2 light scratches that you only see at some angles. Can I show it here? Yeah, right there. You guys can clearly see that. I thought that would net it down a bit, but no, still got the 5. I mean, I'm not complaining, but okay, come on. Look at this one, guys. Look at the flash. We finally got my PL. If this doesn't get PL, I don't know what would. Okay, look at this thing. My goodness. Oh yeah, fun fact, this coin actually came out of a NGC Unk Details Cleaned holder. So, right... Oh, yeah, right there. I mean, you guys can see all the hairlines. Dang it. So they will probably body bag this one as well. But, oh, it's such a nice coin. Oh, this would be like a 4 PL, 4 dimple. Yeah, it has to be called clean. If I were the grader, I'd call this cleaned, unfortunately. Oh, yes. They didn't call it. Look at the hairlines. Wow, guys. Let's get a W in the chat. All right, let's show you the hairlines. I mean, they're there. Now, again, as we know, dimple coins, proof coins, they will have some hairlines. That's just, it's a lot more common on those coins, and it really reflects them, so it catches your eye, obviously. So they're a little more lenient when it comes to that. But let's not forget, NGC called this Unk Details Cleaned. So this is a major, major win. Wow. All right, that makes up for the other coins not getting PL. Woo, that's a beautiful, beautiful coin. Holy smokes. Okay, on to the next. That's not good. More coins inside body bags. Okay. I don't know if those are just details coins or if those are authenticity unverifiable or something like that. I'm not sure if I said to holder details coins or not. We're about to see. Okay, 81S. They are tough on these because they all look good. Okay, once again, probably would have been a 5, but on the neck, we have a huge ding. Let's see if I can show that. Ooh, here's the zoom. Probably should have been using this earlier. You guys can see that. Nice nick. All right, the backs always look good. Remember, guys, the reverse can only hurt a coin. It can't really help it. You'll see a lot of Morgans. It's like the reverse is like an MS68. Perfect, but won't help you much. It should be a 4. Maybe they'll call it a 5, but it's 4 in my book. Let's see. We'll get a 5. At this rate, with how they were overgrading the rest, give me a 5. All right. Once again, we'll take it. I mean, that nick on the neck in my book should probably net that to a 4. What do we got here? All right, kind of an odd one. Pretty mark-free. The neck, I mean, the cheek has a few light scratches. The fields look good overall, but they have this, like, they got a little grainy look to them. It's like a weaker strike. Look at the chest feathers. They're just a little flat. So I get that this coin might originally look like a 5. This should be a 4. I mean, will they call it a 5? Once again, 4 in my book. Man. Comments are going to be interesting on this one. They're either going to be like, Jeffrey, you're such a hard grader. These are all 5s, but I'm telling you, give you a little 3x on this one. What do you guys think? Do you agree with this? It's got some nice dye polish marks. Those are not hairlines. But see the chest feathers? They're just a little weak. Huh. Okay. I will take it. Okay, we got another low ball S-Mint. Woo, 81S. All right. Fair 2. Pretty easy. Okay, I will take it on 81S. That's a good low ball coin. And feel free to message me if you're interested in any of these coins, by the way. 81S is a tougher low ball, so that we will take. Ooh, we got another low ball. These are fun. Boy, this whole submission has been MS65s or Pour 1. Ooh, all right. It's technically cleaned a bit. You guys can see the hairlines right by the ear, right there. See that brighter patch? So they might have some mercy on this because it's so worn down. So we'll just say they'll grade it, but fair 2 again. Yep, sure enough. Nice. We'll take it. Ooh, Franklin. All right, time to test my grading here. Okay. Nice coin here. Can I do a little zoom? Not like too much zoom, but oh, yeah, that can work. Okay. I don't have a loop here, so I can't. Just with my eyes, can we get full bell lines out of this? It actually looks pretty decent, so we'll go full bell lines. Can it squeak out a 5? It's got a couple hits on the back. Yeah, it could do 5. All right, give me 5 full bell lines. Here we go. Bam. 5 FBL. That's probably a good coin. I don't know. I'd have to look that up. I could toss it up on the screen, the price guide values. But yeah, nice win there. We nailed the grade. Okay, a 60D. This is a better date in full bell lines. Looks a little weaker than the last one. You guys can see that right by the crack, to the left of the crack. I'm going to say it didn't make FBL, but they'll probably still give it a 5. Once again, it's got some kind of ugly spotting. Well, not ugly, just it's got some spotting on it. All right, so just a 5 regular. Sure enough, bang, nailed it. There we go. Cool. How you guys doing in the comments so far? You guys guessing some grades correctly? Let me know. Or you can total up all the ones you got right and wrong. Give me a tally. I got 2 right, 20 right, whatever. Let me know down below. Woo! All right, here's a Pour 1. Looks like a P mint, so they should be able to verify this one. So this is a 77P in Pour 1. This is nice. Woo-wee! We got it. The Pour 1. Seededs are obviously easier to get them because they naturally wear down. All right, yeah, I'm definitely starting to think the body bag coins are all the details coins because there hasn't been a single detail coin yet. Okay, these are tough to find nice original like this. Geez, I got to keep putting the coin in the center. Sorry, it's my first time filming one of these, but 34, common date. All right, so it's either a 35 or a 40. I was going 40 on the front. Nice original. They like to be generous with the grading on nice original pieces, but the back is awfully weak on the feathers, so they probably can't go higher than a 35 on this one. So it's a VF35. Ah, okay. All right, close. I was getting a little excited there. I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, that's plenty of wear, but I just love that front. That could have been XF40 if it all looked like that, but fair enough. Yeah, 30 is fine for that. Okay. Oh, here we go. Get to redeem ourselves. Okay. Wow, this is nice. All right, so the front is all of a 40, maybe even a 45. The back, yeah, 40. This is more 40 level with that little bit of wear, not like the last one. So XF40 all day of the week. Oh, all right, I'm getting a little too cocky here. Come on. But this should be a 40. I mean, yeah, it's got some of that high wear that you see on a BF35, but this is so original. Give it the bump. Let me see if they netted it down a point for anything. Are we missing like a rim ding that's obvious? Below the chin? Is that a little dent in the field? Or is that just a little discoloration? Fair enough. I guess those few things, they popped it down to a 35, but we were close. I'll still take it. Problem-free, cat bus half. They're good coins. Okay, next one. Now I just got to take whatever I'm going to grade it and minus it. a grade. Okay, once again, beautiful coin, original, nice detail, but the stupid ding in the field, that's going to hurt us right there. That's at least a grade down if they don't put, VF details damaged. It's not quite bad enough. I think the rule of thumb is like if you can drop it just one grade, they'll let it slide in a holder. But if it's something enough damage where they'd have to net it down 2 grades to like keep it in a problem-free holder, then they'll usually put in a details holder. But this is right on the border. I think if it was a higher grade, obviously they would call it damaged. But mid-grade, you can get a dent or 2, a little ding, a little rim ding, and they'll still pass it. So we're going problem-free on this one, but we're taking a grade down. So, all right, where are we at on this one? This one should be a 40. But with the ding, I guess they'll put it into a 35 holder, and I'll be fine with that. Here we go. Can we get one right? I swear, I just told myself, take the grade that I want to do in -5. Minus, 1 grade, 5 points on the VF level. We did it again. All right, so fair enough. They thought it was a 35, and they netted it a grade because of the ding in front of the nose. Or maybe they thought it was a 40 and dinged it 2 grades. But again, that's when they should probably consider putting a details grade on it. Back to low balls. What a low ball coin. Okay, ooh, it's a CC. Check that out. It's not something you see in a low ball holder every day. See that CC right down there at the bottom? So this is a cool one. And yeah, especially with the damage, even if it was a fair 2, with the damage, they would probably, once again, bring it down a point and put in a poor 1. But it's so low anyway that you can't get lower than a poor 1. So 77 CC, poor 1. What? Come on, with that damage, they're not going to take off a point for that? Come on. That's a poor 1. All right, that's a poor 1.5. I might have to resubmit that one. I'll look if it's even worth it for the lowball guys, but I think that can make poor 1. Comment down below. What do we got here? Another lowball. This is an odd submission, but sometimes I just go through all my lowballs and send them all in at once, so I promise they're not always like this. Okay, 57.0. Well, if the last one was a fair 2, then this one will be a fair 2. Yep, sure enough. So these probably weren't worth sending in, but one lowball can make up for all the low balls sometimes. Okay, 75. Ooh, another 75 CC. Right there at the bottom, you can see it. The front is horrible, like a poor 0.5, and the back is more like a fair 2. So, boy, what will they call this one? They're probably still going to call it fair 2. Dang it, I want the poor 1. Oh, okay, finally they gave it. It took the front being that bad to finally get a poor 1. That's a cool coin. CC poor 1. How many hands has that been through? Who'd that touch in Nevada? Okay. All right, one more low ball for you here. 1854 arrows. Well, once again, the front's terrible. The back is definitely fair too, so we'll go poor 1. Bam. Okay. Not that's worth a ton, but still kind of cool. We got the poor 1. Okay, that's it for the ones in the boxes. Let's go to the body bags, which I'm guessing are details. I usually let details coins be holdered, but maybe I switched it up on this one. All right, let me like try not to look. I'm squinting. I'm not looking. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay. This one, yeah. This one was toned. We tried to restore it a bit. Bring it in a bit for you guys. Yeah, they're going to call it stained. See that? See the staining? That lurking, halo-looking color. So, yeah, detail stained. Okay, PVC residue. I guess the staining was from PVC or is PVC. I'm going to say was because PVC would have come off most of it in our restoration, but I guess I'll take another look at that. Okay, fair enough. Okay, this one they called, they probably weren't able to verify it, so yeah, no service refund. I mean, that's definitely an 81.0. Dang it, this one would have gotten poor 1. You can see the O at the bottom. And check out the front. 188. Okay. All right. Maybe I got a little too... No, I can see a 1. Can you guys see a 1? I think that's 1881. Okay. Well, they didn't want to certify that one. Okay, here we go. Boy, I went crazy with the low balls. What is this one? Oh, yeah, it's the CC above the bow. I'm pretty sure that can only be a 75. Oh, environmental damage. Okay. All right. Well, I had the right idea. See, even though you can't see the date, you know, because the 1875 is the only Carson City mint mark to be above the wreath there. So I knew it was a 75, but clearly the pitting on the front, they popped it for environmental damage. Dang it, that one would have been good. If there were no damage, that would have been as low as it gets. You can't even read the date, but you know what date it is. So that's kind of cool when you run into those coins. Okay, and then this one, another one that they will not holder. We know it's an 8. I mean, that's an 1885. Is the mint mark hard to see? Yeah, maybe they couldn't verify the mint or lack thereof mint mark. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Pour one lowball Morgans, especially better dates. Some guys will pay like $300, $400, $500 for them. So I go for them, and obviously sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, let's see in here. Dun, da, da, da. Oh, I see a silver eagle, so they must not have liked the color. All right, I know I got a little crazy with these ones. I figured they wouldn't holder it, so they're gonna say artificial toned. Questionable color, yeah, because the back. The front would have passed. If it was just this, it probably would have passed. But the back, this yellow, crazy orange, no surprise. They got way too scared seeing all that. Okay, next one, ADS. What's wrong with this one? What the heck did they see wrong with this one? All right, hang on. I'm taking a good look. Looking for any hairlines. No, that's dye polish on the right of the eagle. I know it looks like hairlines. Pretty sure it's dye polish. Okay, so what they don't like, I haven't looked yet, but it's the cheek. See how it's got this like kind of haze to it? I mean, it looks amazing. It looks like just crazy luster. But they're gonna call this like altered surfaces, like residue thumbed. They're gonna think something was put on this coin to like give it that just really cartwheel look over the cheek. That's my guess. So they'll call it altered surfaces. Sure enough. Well, if that's how you feel about it, PCGS, I'll go ahead and dip it, wipe it off, clean it up, and send it back, and then they'll put it in a holder. It'll probably get a 5. So, okay, fair. And then one last one. All right, what's going on here? Really? Oh, the back. Wow, interesting. So once again, they would have had to net this one too much, and they said this is just too severe to put in a holder. They will call this reverse damage. Yeah, fair enough. What was I thinking with this one? Why'd I send this one in? I mean, yeah, the front's nice. I guess I was thinking, okay, they'll net it to a 4. Yeah, scratch. So that's a pretty gnarly scratch on the back. So a couple of them, they refunded because they couldn't verify the dates. Sometimes they refund it. Sometimes they don't give you your money back. Let's see, on these they said, yeah, no service, refund. Cool. So any of them that they couldn't verify, we got our money back. So I only see that as like 4 or 5 getting body bagged. Okay, so there you have it. What do you think of my latest PCGS submission? How'd you do on the guesses? Comment down below, what is your favorite coin from the group? Is it the Pour One Lowballs? Is it the early type Kappa's Tabs? Is it the Franklins, or is it the Morgans or the Pieces? I think the star of the show, the biggest win, was definitely this coin right here. My God, look at it. Yes, it does have the hairlines, but I think just the eye appeal and everything else made up for it. I think the graders were like, you know what? Yeah, we could call it clean, but it's just too gorgeous of a coin to body bag. So they're like, let's slap it with the 4D MPL. So I think this is like a $500, $600, $700 coin. I bought it for $100 in the cleaned holder, like I said, maybe less, maybe 90. So with the grading in at 125, 130. So this is gonna be a big profit. So feel free to reach out if you're interested in any of these coins for a fair market price. I'll put my email in the description, contact information, and if I still have it, we can work a deal. Holy smokes, I take that back. We might have a bigger winner than the 85. This coin right here, unsuspecting little Franklin, you probably didn't think much of it. It's actually extremely rare in a 5 FBL. This coin should easily be worth $500 to $600. Holy smokes. I don't go out of my way buying these things, so this definitely just came out of like a roll or something, and I was like, this is a nice coin, it's a good strike. This is probably full bell lines. Why not submit it for $24? And wow, that's going to be a home run. So actually, by rarity and profit margin, this will be the biggest win of the day. So cool. Okay, until the next one, I got 2 more submissions coming back, and they are the big boy submissions. The regular, you'll see that next video. So subscribe and stay tuned.